So my sister wanted a plant holder to lift plants up to be at window level so that they can get the sunlight and then set down and move it out of the way, because she's all into growing cactuses right now. And she had this idea to build this thing that would raise and lower the plants, and it was basically like a crane, and I said that's kind of a difficult idea, and I showed her an easier way to do it. So I started doing it, and then I was like, maybe I should make a video of this, but I already cut all the wood, so I'll show you the cut pieces of wood. They're all right here, you know? And basically this is the design. So you've got a little base that has casters on it, and then there's a panel that hangs right there that has strings attached to it that go up to little eyelets in the corners right there, and then it goes up to the top, and you pull the string and it lifts the panel up, and you release the string, it lets the panel down, and then there's a grow light that sits at the top, see little electrical cords sticking out. So basically this is what it is, and then it's got these little slats that run across here, and I'm gonna put Anna's plant thing on that one. Anyway, so now you get to watch me stain it and assemble it, and I mean, this doesn't really follow like most of the stuff that I do, but if you want to chop up pieces of dead tree and make something to hold live plants, then, you know, here's an idea for you. Bought one 14-foot long stick of top choice lumber, and then I split it in half. I cut the extra off from splitting it in half because I wanted to make them square pieces, and I got these little panels that I'm going to put around the halfway up. Anyway, total cost of the project is $40. It was like 14 bucks for the wood and 5 bucks for rope and 15 bucks for brackets and 10 bucks for wheels and stuff like that. Anyway, it ended up being 40 bucks. So this is a pretty cheap project to make a little plant holder thing that lifts up and down and all that. Just thought I'd mention that. So I just put the stain on, and then I rub it off with an old piece of t-shirt, and it looks really awesome. So I think this is how you're supposed to do it. If your rag starts to get saturated and you don't want to have to go get a new rag, just use your rag to apply stain to a piece, and then it'll dry it out, and then you can keep using it to wipe pieces off. See how nice that works? Saving materials. I'm gonna engrave it with a Dremel tool so that it stands out whenever the stain's on it. Good to go. Well, if the light catches it right, you can see what it says on it, but I think I'm gonna throw some white paint in it so that it stands out more. My sister decided that she wanted blue with a green outline, so I used some Gundam markers I had laying around, painted it. Yep. And for your plant panel, make sure that you drill holes and cut the corners out before you start staining or varnishing. Now I'll just throw varnish on it and then I can put it together. Took a full day for the varnish to dry on these pieces, so now it's a 2-day project. I forgot to make one cut, the little notch at the top for the rope to go through that holds the top of it together, but that doesn't really matter because it'll be filled with rope, so you won't be able to see the white wood inside that much. That wasn't as easy as I hoped it'd be, but now I just gotta put the wheels on it and then throw the top stuff on. I just took a hammer and bent these little L brackets flat so that I can put them on the angled pieces to tie that stuff together. Eyelets to guide the rope. I chopped off a little piece of PVC pipe and painted it brown as a rope guide for the top, so all these bevels that I cut on these boards was basically for nothing. but at least it'll look nice and I'll have these all come together with a little rope guide through the middle. And then the light will hang right here. It'll be perfect. It won't be perfect, but it'll work. First, I'm going to safety wire these tight to the PVC pipe and then tie rope around it to make it look pretty. It works. I had the camera adjusted wrong when I tied the rope around the top here, so I can't show you that, but it doesn't matter because it's just for looks, because it's being held together by the safety wire. I also tied the 4 ropes together that pick up the panels so that you can just hook it onto the screws. Thanks for watching my video.